Blah. Oh. Try to eat and play at the same time. This is not going to go well. Never can relax. Relax. Never relaxed. Streamlabs, hello? Or Stream Elements, whichever the fuck you are. Hello, everybody. 22nd. Yeah. Year, whatever. Decade. That sort of thing. It's the 20th day of January 2022. Stream Elements is about to say the same information. Boring to be to the bone, or whatever. Slow start. Had so much shit I had to get done. Let's see. Today, Tetrion damage, space. Repair hull, space. Win GPL playing Dabo. Yay. There's also some giveaways or something happening in the Zen store. From the 20th to the 26th, giveaways. Yay. Probably junk. Usually is. Since we never do
Stream
anything.
Elements says,
there we go.
Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online. Boring to the bone. January 20th, 2022.
Finally it kicked in. I think since we have 6 alternates that we just don't do anything with, each one of them per of these days, 20th to the 26th, that should be like, what, 7. So one can go to Archer. The giveaway. Today Lilu gets hers, so tomorrow Michael, etc. 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 Alright, damn it. I swear this game's against me sometimes. Look at this. Oh yeah? Everybody fight each other. How about that? Well, she be jerking. Look at that. She be jerking. Be jerking. She be jerking. Yeah. Be jerking. Yay. Ooh. Yeah? Yes. Count it. Nah, it doesn't matter. I have to go to work early tomorrow. Yeah, like a good soldier. What the hell? Nobody. Somebody just went around to kill Voth and get this ready and didn't do a damn thing? What the hell? Where is your padre here? Papa. I trained you better than this. Okay, everybody, come on. Leave everybody alone and just leave. Come on. Run from the battle. Who cares? Do not make me turn this car around. What are you lacking in? Come in. Let's see. Trade and recruitment. Espionage. Diplomatic. I'm just curious. Just curious. Security. There we go. And let's see if we got anything. Ooh, wow, yeah, look at that. Zen, 1,108. Puts that together. Yay. Payment toward a new something. Sweet. Nothing but Dyson, so nothing to go there. Alright. Let's go to the store. Promotions. Ultimate Tech Upgrade Promotional. Charity promotion. I've already got, okay, that. Okay, so it's just that today? What needs upgrading? Guess we'll claim it. Okay. Well, Lilo, I'm sorry. That was nothing. I just saw a promotion. That's all I saw. Let's see. Temporary hold over that. Give that to you. Okay. Okay. Next up. Michael Myers. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Could have sworn I clicked it. Hello. Oh yeah. Change instance to cat. Damn it. Guess we'll just stick here then. Okay. Whatever. Y'all boys, get your tents out. We're gonna be camping out here for a while. Yes, Carl, we needed that. Thank you. Carl. Let's take care of some business since we're gonna be waiting. Okay, well, that's it. Say hey, make the day a little better. Come on now, get out here. Get out here.
Back to your stations. The bots have returned.
Personal shields losing power. But Robertson. No, it's Dick Richardson. That's what it is. Dick Richardson. Dick Dickerson? Dickinson? Inventory full. I gotta hurry. Why inventory full? Get rid of that shit. Ah, you bastard. Fucking bastard. You fucking bastard. Kick your ass. Kick your motherfucking ass, you son of a bitch. Bastard. Fuck. It's because my inventory was full. Shit. Damn inventory. Bullshit. Well, then I need to do something else, huh?
MC Wolfcat1 says,
Guyver.
oh, I think I just came into a Judas Decot stream. Getting aggressive there, Scorpy. Surprised face.
Rawr. My inventory was full, and he got all my command credits. My command credit. Wow, you're up early.
Arcanoloth says, day 1 of petitioning Cryptic to add Twitch drops to Stow. MC Wolfcat1 says, oh no.
Twitch drops. What's a Twitch drop? Yeah, I had captured the little transporter pad over
Arcanoloth
there.
says, I'm joking, but that's actually something the publisher would handle under marketing, so maybe Gearbox will do this.
I have no idea what it is, but it sounds good. Make it happen. Guyver. Yeah, he got my command credits. Just because my inventory was full and I had to clear it, and he just jumped right through there.
Arcanoloth says, yes, so I have my Elder Scrolls Online link to Twitch. They do Twitch drops, so when they turn that on, I watch an hour of any participating channel, and I get a loot box in-game. Arcanoloth says, something games do to market.
Oh, is that what's on here on Twitch? I've seen something about that, like little reward things or something. Is that what that is? Okay. Yeah, I doubt they'd ever do that for Star Trek Online. It's entirely possible, but then they'd have to like program it in the game. You know how that would go. The game would be down for a month.
MC Wolfcat1 says, yeah, woke up early today after a good sleep through the night without waking up at all hours of the morning. Arcanoloth says, has to be specific games and the channel has to turn it on.
Wouldn't the game have to have that ability too? Isn't that what the specific game thing has to be? Alright, let's see how many I get. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. That's half of them. The bastard owes me 30. Where the hell you going?
Arcanoloth says, I mean Stow already does promo codes through Arc, this would be mean partnering with Twitch, but maybe Gearbox feels differently here.
Yeah, they could do like some like in-game drop stuff. I mean, like a little runabout shows up and like, I don't know, throws down something. Oh, damn it. Ooh. I didn't want to. Ah, crap. Okay. Well.
Arcanoloth says, I think PWE felt very strongly that they wanted Arc Launcher to be the thing, but nobody cared, and so they didn't care in turn about whatever platform we use.
Since they linked them together with Steam, there aren't really that many people that don't even bother using it. I mean, I just use Steam because I've always used Steam to launch games that are installed through Steam. If that makes sense.
Arcanoloth says, Gearbox does not have that baggage, but they might partner with Epic.
I mean, like, Steam keeps up with how long you've been in the game. It's got, like, pictures and stuff, you know. Move the game around and folders and shit and all that. Versus Arc Launcher, I have no idea. I mean,
Arcanoloth says, Steam is the market-dominant partner for games yet. And Twitch is clearly the market leader for streaming.
so when Daddy gets with Mommy, they have game. until they just made like Judas's stream yesterday kind of gross. It was hilarious. I had to go. I have to go to work early tomorrow, so I'm not gonna be able to be online as much. But I'm still gonna put in my average of Star Trek, of course. Did you get your ultimate tech upgrades today as a free promotional gift?
MC Wolfcat1 says, I use both Arc and Steam. Depends on whether or not I want to take pictures in game.
Ah, but Steam keeps up with the time, how long you've been playing the game, though. Like, it keeps track of that. But they're supposed to be linked together eventually. Like, the launcher itself, like, made that happen not too long ago, I think. I can't remember who linked with who, though, but they got together.
MC Wolfcat1 says, that's interesting for sure, but I don't really care about that.
Okay.
Arcanoloth says, if I need to snap something, I use ShareX. Habit from before Windows had a snip utility.
Heck, if I want to take a picture of something, usually I just press the print screen button, keep it in the clipboard. But that was back in my day. I don't use Snippet. I just, F12 Steam. But F12 also does it a Star Trek thing, so that's crazy. I have so many accidental screen captures, shots on here. It's amazing. It's so funny. I leave them on here too so that I can get a laugh every once in a while. I'm like, what did I do that for? Oh yeah.
Arcanoloth says, but even with the Windows snip, you still have to upload somewhere before it's useful.
That sucks. Like Discord.
Arcanoloth says, I used to print screen yet. Lot of clicks to get from that to a URL I can paste to people. Lot of clicks. ShareX is one click. MC Wolfcat1 says, with Steam I just press F12. Alt plus 12 will prevent accidental screenshots in game.
Alt plus F12. Accidentals. How often do you? Well, mine are accidental, like from, years ago. Not Star Trek though, but because I would try to press print screen, and I would actually press F12. But they're great though. At least I think I still have them. I may not.
MC Wolfcat1 says, print screen snaps both my screens and then I have to cut in all that in Paint. I'm too lazy for that.
Oh yeah, because you have like 2 monitors, right? I can hook up more than one, but
MC Wolfcat1 says, yep.
it probably would be a lot easier that way.
Arcanoloth says, Space Ambient ASMR Mukbang Stream.
We now return to the sounds of space. That was the sounds of space. Unless you're on the Expanse, where rockets make sounds in space.
Arcanoloth says, ShareX can do Windows/region/desktop, all hot.
Hotkeyed.
MC Wolfcat1 says, The coffee I just finished was glorious.
Was it
It
good
also
for
tastes like
Kalas?
more. P.
Does it taste like something from Kalas? Kalas once went to the coffee bean hill of Ranas too, and collected every coffee bean off the tree with his bare hands.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
I was talking about on like Judas's stream about how all the Kalas stories are probably just fake. That all he did was like say there's a transport about to leave the planet, and he's like, I will go and be successful in my mission, and then he travel along, everybody waves, to him, and they, salute him, Qapla' and all that. And as they turn around, or he darts behind something, he just leaves and like goes and camps out in a cave for about like a month, Comes back when another transport comes down, and then has all these stories of junk he's just been thinking up. The great and mighty Kalas. There is that storyteller guy, right? On the on Chronos, I think. It's like stands at a podium, right? Tells you stories of Kalas. The story of Santa Claus comes from Kalas of Klingon. You've never quite heard Shakespeare until you've heard it in Klingon. Kalas probably made that happen too. Could you just imagine, right? Klingon soap operas. They'd actually kill each other for real. He plays the part of a dead body because he is one.
MC Wolfcat1 says, yeah ha ha ha.
Doink.
Arcanoloth
doink.
says, who can candy stripe the Felcree? Kalas can.
Kalas can. Stories of Kalas. Kalas the Klingon was a mighty, mighty warrior. He made the enemy bleed with snow, but every warrior knew how he would kill his next victim. His bat'leth was the sharpest knife anyone had ever seen. Whenever he got it out, it would go shing! Ah, damn. Kalas the Klingon. That's been like what it's always been, right? Like
MC Wolfcat1 says, ha 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 shing.
shing. You can just imagine, okay. Klingons, they've been spacing it longer than humans have, So what happened was, Kalas must have accidentally got on a transport for real, and they crash landed on Earth or whatever like that. He saw this book of nursery rhymes. He learns them, but he changes a little bit of it, Like the evil witch and the children, turned into some sort of thing about him slaying a dragon and whatever. Gingerbread man. It was like this huge thing of abominable snowman thing, just I can keep on going. There is no truth in his words. Or one day Klingon, the Klingon people find out the truth about like their heritage and stuff, and it has nothing to do with what they've been practicing for the past like century, They were Tog farmers. That's all they were. They were not a warrior race. Kalis and the three little togs.
Murdoch says, my booby tubes are attached and ready for action.
Booby tubes. Boob tube. Hello. Hello. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. Look at Kalis go.
Murdoch says, checking out content on Game Pass.
You don't see Star Trek on there, do you? There must have been some bad rum in that old man's hat they found. For when Kalis put it on his head, he frowned. He then attacked the old man and took all of his things. It was a mighty warrior. This Manopali guy. He was a board game player. But Kalis proved that he could beat him.
Murdoch says, Star Trek is an old failing game, it's usually not discussed in game circles, why would you bring up such a game? MC Wolfcat1 says, oh yeah. The gears in my head is so crusty from sleeping I forgot to say hi at Arcanoloth so, hi.
Crusty
MC
gears.
Wolfcat1 says, hey at Murdoch's.
Crusty gears. That's interesting. Crusty gears. Need to lubricate them our gears. Get them going in there. Oil can.
Arcanoloth says, yo.
Oil
Murdoch
can.
says,
Oil can.
hey, I'm checking out these games on Game Pass.
Nad.
Murdoch says, this one is called Gears Tactics.
Apparently I do have Halo Anniversary Edition. Because I have achievements for it under my achievements on Xbox. I can't remember ever. Well,
Murdoch says,
360.
was playing some Tetris connected earlier.
Tetris.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL I thought you might like that hahaha. Crusty gears be crusty.
Crusty beers be crusty. They got a good firm crust built up between them. And it's not rust, it's crust. They've been playing in the dough again. Yesterday at work, I went down the toy aisle because I know the associate was down there, and I just felt like talking instead of working. Duh. And I found this little packet of dough. It just says dough.
Says, Krusty Krab pizza is the best pizza
And,
for you and me.
It's like, it's not Play-Doh, but it's just dough that you can play with.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL indeed.
And I saw that a little kid had tried to open the package. And so it made like a little tiny hole at the top. And it's a Ziploc package, meaning you can get the dough out, you play with it, you put it back inside. However, it's kind of sticky in there too. So I just squeezed it really hard, and a little bit came out. And I was thinking, hey, I can play with this just a little bit, you know. So I squeezed it again. And finally, I just squeezed the heck out of it really hard and just made a hole in it. So I got the whole thing out and I started playing with it. And yeah, I made a big mess. I mean, I made it into a square, made it into a ball, a flat pancake. I threw it, made a ball, and it made it bounce on the ground again. And then we were talking about like if it can be washed or not. And so I took it into the employee's bathroom and put some water on it, and it got slimy. So it made a big mess, and I spread that mess across the whole countertop just because I could. And it was really slimy and wet, and so I threw the dough away and had to clean up my mess. That was my yesterday. So, yeah. Thought I'd just share that. It was really runny. Really runny. It's like someone sneezed on my hands.
Murdoch says, I like it slimy and wet.
And moist? That's what she said.
Arcanoloth says, haha, that was a good story, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. I like Mr. Science. Well, it's Riff Tracks. They do the little commentary on that movie. And
MC
right after he
Wolfcat
says
1
that,
says, ha 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 ha, Scorpy to rescue. Testing Play-Doh and gets slimy so you don't have to.
try it. I play with things. But on the Riff Tracks thing, they're like, you know, after he goes, oh, hi, Mark, they go, well, mood swing. You know? Oh, hi, Gone Barrel. I like when you said that. It just threw me off. That was a nice story, Mark. Well, hi. I haven't seen that movie, the Tommy Wiseau movie that they made with, what's his face? Green Goblin's son, dude. Why can't I remember his name?
MC Wolfcat 1 says, I'ma lurk for a bit.
Alrighty. You go right ahead. Lurking.
Arcanoloth says, Franco is a trip. Works all the time.
I haven't seen him in anything really lately, but then again, we've had COVID, so that's put a lot of like ink in a lot of stuff.
Arcanoloth says, lurkin' and workin', that's the way to be.
Dun 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 dun.
Arcanoloth says, or lurkin' and jerkin', that's the Twitch meta.
Lurky jerky. Oh, come on, where's something? There we go, engineering. Did I not click on something here? Okay. Tactical. What's accommodations look like on here? Diplomatics low. I could go to the Starbase and get rid of a lot of that, but Colonial's low. Wow. Trade, of course. Recruitment, whatever. And progress, not progress. Progress. So nothing. It'll stay at that then. All right. 24. Okay, nice. Huge. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, 3 of those are right there. Those come in handy. Handy dandy. Handy dandy dandy handy. Hey, Andy. Candy. Okay, O'Neill. O'Neill. Should I add some Tommy Wiseau? Wizzle? Wazoo? Stuff like audio and all that. Let's go outside and we will throw football together. Ha 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 ha. Damn it. Now you got me wanting to watch The Room again. but only with the riff tracks, guys, because they make it funny. Maybe Birdemic. I don't know. That way we can listen to him talk about solar panels. Solar panels? Yeah, solar panels. Because Birdemic is a very B movie made by a guy that used the same graphic for Flying Birds, which is just very like kindergarten looking kind of shit. And the guy's like in the movie, you know, it's his character sells solar panels. Well, then the birds start attacking Hitchcock much, you know, and then so everybody's dodging these fake birds very poorly, and they've superimposed these poorly rendered birds above them, like doing the same frame wing flap. It's hilarious. But then Riff Tracks comes along, and they riff the movie, which is add their own commentary and jokes and stuff to it, and made it even more funnier. Dun, 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 dun. Watched
Arcanoloth says, so we talkin' Wakaliwood level VFX here yet?
yeah, some junky, like Birdemic. It's Birdemic is the movie. If you just watch like the trailer, probably like just like, what the hell is this shit? It's like a movie that they filmed around here where I'm at, in the area, not the actual location, but within I'd say a 60-mile radius of where I'm at. It's called Skookum, and it's about Bigfoot, and it's a B movie if anything's been one at all, you know. And so I submitted it to Riff Tracks to see if they would riff it. Probably just need to get a copy of it and send it to them. It's because it's Mike Nelson, you know, and Bill
Arcanoloth says, what I love about that Wakaliwood stuff, they don't give you time to ponder how bad it is, they just move on to the next scene. Always moving forward to the next scene like a YT compilation, so it feels like things are happening. Arcanoloth says, haha, Skookum?
Yes, Skookum. It's written by a lady that lives in, can't remember, it's close to where I'm at, about her encounter with Bigfoot. Since Bigfoot has never been seen around the area from anyone else. So they made, you know, she made a book first. Somebody, I guess, liked it in Hollywood, so they decided to make a movie. And they filmed it around the area that the lady worked at, where it's a little swampy or whatever, you know. And then it kind of took off. So a lot of the stores around where I'm at now have these profile type cutouts of metal and wood or whatever of a Bigfoot, you know, above a store or whatever like that, just to, for some reason, since Bigfoot's never been spotted around here, or even if it was real or not. But hey, you know, whatever makes them happy. Little retarded kids that live down the road. A school in the town that I work at had a bonfire tonight to celebrate their like homecoming or whatever they're doing. I forget exactly what it's called. And they had a bunch of old dry
Murdoch
wooden
says,
pallets.
ain't that something?
I know, right? They had a bunch of old wooden pallets that have been completely dried out for, seems like forever. Stacked them really high, you know, like 20 feet in the air. Thinking, okay, this is going to be awesome, right? They lit it on fire. It lasted about maybe 15 minutes. And it was gone. It was over. It was hilarious. See, for the Skookum movie, there's one guy that lives in a town near here, and actually the town that I used to work at, that played one of the Bigfoot creatures in the movie. And he said, like, you know, he was telling me about it, and I already knew about the movie coming out because the people behind it wanted to film a bar scene and like a store, you know, like a hunting type store or whatever. And they actually came to my mom because my mom had a fish and tackle hunting store, and were asking about, like, you know, maybe possibly filming her store and changing the outside of it a little bit to suit whatever. And it never really happened. They picked a different location anyway to do all that. But so this guy, he was telling me about, you know, oh yeah, I played Bigfoot in it, and whenever they're gonna send me a copy of it, I'll let you watch it. And I'm like, okay, cool. They never sent him a copy of the movie he was in, like they said he would, or like they said they would to him. Instead, he never knew it came out, or when it came out yet. I had to tell him that it was already out and he could buy his own movie, like, on the website. He said, well, they were supposed to send me a copy. Like, well, I guess they didn't.
Arcanoloth says, I may have witnessed a pallet bonfire at one point. We were told not to do that. I asked if that's because the treated wood has chemicals you don't want to breathe in, and was told no, you just don't have a permit from the base fire department, that's their job.
Ah.
Murdoch says, you should have sold him the movie for twice the retail amount.
You go buy it and sell it to him. I think it was like $5. I'm not sure. Brand new. Just you can go to the website and look. It's Skookum. Skookum Movie, I think, is the website. I mean, I looked over there at it. I think you can even download the shit, but I haven't wanted to. I think it may be $1. I don't know. It didn't. It's one. If you've never watched Mystery Science Theater 3000,
Murdoch says, good name for a girlfriend, Skookums.
Come here, pumpkin tits. No.
Murdoch says, haha. Arcanoloth says, yet and her sister Jenkum.
Jenkum. Shit. Skookum and Jankum. The Susie twins. But if you've never watched Mystery Science Theater 3000, and you've seen, like, if you've never watched the B movie parts that they have, because a lot of them are B movies, but it's mostly like the creaturey types of the, like, you know, Squirm was a good one about worms and stuff. But it's like that where they poke fun at the dumb redneck or whatever, or the very poor quality that the movie had, and it's just hilarious. And that movie just reminded me that they could do that. You know, that would be awesome. And the guys behind it have riff tracks. They don't have MST3K, but they have riff tracks. But one of the things you can do too on riff tracks is riff your own, or riff movies yourself and submit the riff track to riff tracks and make money off of that. Just some jokes and stuff. And if the riff guys like it, I guess they could do it one themselves. I don't know. They put a lot of work into all that.
Arcanoloth says, I prefer to party with the Asian twins, sook you, and fuck me.
Hey, damn. Fuck you. Fuck me. They like to party. Alright, damn it. That way over there. Good idea, Allied people. Those people there just screwed themselves if they're over here capturing this way the hell away from the wrecks. Alright, damn it. down in front. All right, here we go. Be careful. What's going to happen? Come on, I know someone's going to do it. Someone's going to have to do it. They always do. Weird. No ball lightning? Yay!
Arcanoloth says, remember when someone made up a crew list for that downed airliner, and CNN showed it without checking? It was full of names like Sum Ting Wong.
Dude, I recently watched like news bloopers, and I think that was actually one of them. On the news blooper thing, it was like a happy birthday to someone named Hugh Janus. And the reporter guy said it, and the other reporter people were just there and started laughing. Hugh Janus.
Arcanoloth says, my old colleague, Hugh Janus.
Hugh Janus.
All 3 silos are under Allied control.
Oh.
Excellent work.
Oh. Oh.
The bomb fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Outskirts, I still need to get one more, so let's see if we can jump over to a different instance. Yay. Oi. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. And doing right. Oh, look at that. Dude's already captured some stuff. They've already captured the whole thing, which means I don't get any credit for that, so I'm leaving. Damn. Do we know what tomorrow's free gift will be from the game? Or will we not know until it's over? Man, I can't believe it. Like yesterday, whenever I exited out the game, the normal way that I do it every time, the game crashed. And then it started re-downloading the whole game. It was so crazy. Which reminds me, if it downloaded the whole game again... I need to look at something then, don't I? This can be yours and more if the price is right, bitch.
Arcanoloth says,
the button's fixed.
Ever see the SNL bit where Ryan Gosling is obsessed with the papyrus font?
Papyrus font. No, I haven't. I need to watch that. Look, my button is fixed. When it crashed, it fixed the button. Neat. Re-download helped. That's awesome. Well, I'm not unusual anymore. Hugh Jackman. The papyrus font. Get him, Tilk. Nice shot. Indeed. I need to give him back the invisibility thing again.
Arcanoloth says, huge Jack Edman.
Huge Jackman. His wife never loved the fact that he played Wolverine.
Arcanoloth says, my fav Hugh Jackman role is The Prestige. Great film.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one too. I think one of that I thought was pretty cool was the Kate and Leopold. You know, where he's from the past.
Congratulations, Admiral.
And Liev Schreiber plays, I can't remember what the character name is, but he's like the guy that finds the hole to go back in time, and that's when Hugh Jackman's role, or he plays that Leopold guy, and he comes to the present. And I think Meg Ryan is in that. And then there's that movie 51, you know, where he's got the chin balls. Oh my goodness gracious! That was unexpected. I guess that means you're not lurking. Not a lurker anymore. Fanny Moore?
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL you welcome.
Scream!
MC Wolfcat1 says, yep, me back.
Biak. You're Biak. Welcome back, Cotter. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Arcanoloth says, he's a song and dance man. Good on him for doing the P.T. Barnum role, but I didn't like how they whitewashed that one. P.T. Barnum was a real scumbag of a person, just as much of a con artist as he was an entertainer. The film just wanted to give him a BJ.
Interesting. Bob Jenkins.
Arcanoloth says, if it's going to be fiction, then change the name. But wait, we can't do that because nobody will watch.
That's right. Real quick. Let's see. App data roaming. MIRC sounds. Where is something? I don't know what that is.
Welcome back.
WB ending. I don't have that on here? What the heck? I thought I did back in the day. I have the scream is still there. Okay. Wish I can incorporate all my old IRC sounds, but a lot of them are in different compressions and stuff, like Windows Media file stuff, WMV or WMAs, Windows Media Audio, which doesn't hardly play in any damn thing. Not even Winamp. It really whips the llama's ass. Yes, I still have Winamp installed. Winamp, Winamp, Winamp. It really whips the llama's ass. I love it. I love it. Print it. Make it real. Does he have any waffles? Nope. O'Neill does not have waffles. Does he have any nuclear vessels? Nuclear vessels. Captain. 32. 32. Right there. Okay. Jim Hadar Kirok. boy. Since the printer here at home had gone out because it was working fine one day, you know. We had an electrical storm, and for some reason it made it so the cartridge was not detected as compatible for the printer. I had told my mom, because, you know, like I said, I do live at home, but I do pay bills and stuff like that. Told her that maybe we'll just have to get another print cartridge for it. But she looked and they were like $80 for the official print cartridge, and I said that's probably the only way we'd be sure that that would work. And I guess they've been waiting for me to buy that, but I hardly ever print anything, so why would I? You know? So, you know, a month has gone by since around Christmas or something like that when this happened. Or before, it was a little before, I think, when it went out. And they've been on me about, like, hey, what are we going to do about the printer, And she's been looking at other printers to get. And finally, they, my mom and her husband, my stepdad, went out to Walmart and bought a printer. Yay. I don't have to buy printers anymore. Nice.
Murdoch
And-
says, ain't that something?
Yes, that's very, very interesting. Yes, if the story were even done, and it would be even more boring.
Arcanoloth says,
But-
some of those companies just got fined by the EU for antitrust violations over the chips in those ink cartridges. They have to remove them or they are in violation of a court order and pay an increasing fine.
Oh. Well, yesterday,
Arcanoloth says, people have modded their printers to ignore the low ink message, and kept using the ink for months.
yeah, I had watched some videos and read about that too. But anyway, yesterday night after I got off of here, after I went on to Judas's like stream and got off of his stream and actually was going to go to bed, my stepdad was up, and I haven't looked at this printer yet, you know, because whenever they had got it, I was out the door, I was going to work, so I didn't even know they really had it. And so anyway, this past morning, I'm going, like, I get up, you know, to go bathroom, go pee pee, and he says, "Hey, have you looked at that printer yet and got it working? I can't air print off my phone." I was like, "What printer? We don't have a printer that's working right now." He says, "Yes, we do. Your mom and I got one yesterday." I was like, "Maybe it needs configuring. I don't know. I'm going to bed." I'll tell you. So I say this morning, but when I woke up today, which was like 2:45 or something, p.m., my mom just like opens my bedroom door and is like, "Guess what?" And like, "What?" Because we figured out how to install the software for that printer ourselves and got it working. Aren't you proud of us? It's like, yeah, really, really proud. They could read. How about that? But yeah, I was looking because we've been using this printer. It's a toner printer, duh, and it's a Samsung something. I can't remember right offhand. But,
Arcanoloth says, haha, I love parents.
yeah, wasn't that hard. They got it working. You know, follow the instructions. That's all it is. This guy has no junk. Okay.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, if I'm sleeping it can wait until later.
Yeah, and I just, you know, I have to go to work. I'm the only one that actually has a job that I'm not self-employed with or
Arcanoloth
anything.
says, always amusing how many things magically fix themselves by the time I come round. MC Wolfcat1 says, yeah, take it from someone who has witnessed a printer light up like the sun thanks to weather, it could be that the chip is totally fried. So probably best they got a new one. LOL, but I'd say that's something to be proud of, hahaha, getting it working LUL.
Right? But I've been trying to research the problem, like, because I don't know if maybe, you know, because the printer was working fine until the electrical storm, which was just a storm with, you know, lightning around, it flashed and made the power just kind of surge. So I don't know if maybe it did damage the printer and make the printer think that the print cartridge was not compatible, or if the print cartridge itself just became incompatible by itself, but the printer was still okay. Either way, I'm not going to spend $80 on an official Samsung cartridge to test and see if it works or not. So,
Arcana Loath says, friend of mine hauls junk for scrap. He says they've been seeing these cheap printers thrown away for 2 decades now. Cheaper to buy a new one than deal with the cartridge BS.
True. This
Arcana
is like
Loath says, he said the junkyard doesn't like M, but they'll take M, so FM.
I figured you'd have to like dispose of them properly since they're electronic. Like pay to get rid of them. But it's really sad because the print cartridge actually has plenty of
MC Wolfcat 1 says,
ink still in it.
You could try to get a new cartridge, but I think the chip is damaged. The chips are very weak.
Yeah, that's what I think it is too. It's just it doesn't see it as that. Then I was like reading about how printer manufacturers will actually like upload firmware into your printer, you know, like a software update to where it makes your cartridge uncompatible anymore or incompatible. But that's what the error message says. It's like a red light on the printer, and it's got the little toner
Murdoch
cartridge
says,
thing is all.
I've had the same brother's laser printer for several years. No issues, does the job I need it to.
Nice. But yeah, I can pull up like the wireless page for the printer, you know, and it says incompatible cartridge or whatever is the error. I've been thinking about trying to figure out a way around that because I know there's nothing wrong with this shit. And I've got like I've refurbed 2 HP laser
Arcana Loath
jets
says,
years ago.
Round here, they tried charging a fee to dispose of certain items, so all the poor people here started abandoning them on the road right outside the drop-off point. Had a few altercations because some angry people could not believe the dump won't take their trash, what do their taxes pay for, etc.
Right. I guess what they didn't understand was to dispose of something like that as a waste product and hazardous to like you know, the environment and whatnot. My uncle, when my mom's dad had passed away, there was a
Arcana
computer
Loath says,
there.
like that story about the guy who shot a dude over some Diablo drops. My fav part is where the roommate asks why he keeps a firearm next to the PC, and he says this is America.
This is America, that's why. It makes total sense. But when he passed, my uncle asked me about, you know, these computers that were there
MC
at their
Wolfcat
house.
1 says, have you done the red alert today?
I have not. My main character's usually who I do the red alert unless there's a
Arcana
reason.
Loath says, the dump here has been fined by the EPA several times for chemical leakage into the water table, so they started check-in for certain items and rejecting the loads.
Yeah. Anyway, my uncle had asked me, what does he do with the computers? You know, just throw them away. And I'm like, no, you can't just throw them away. You have to pay to have them disposed of, depending on like what it is and where it is. You know. So what he did, he just got like a little, like a backhoe bulldozer thing or something, and dug a hole and dumped them in there and covered it up. That's what I found out. Yeah. Thinking that's real good. I mean, I guess that's why I like in my room I have an ungodly number of computers. They technically all still work. You mean you can turn them on, load Windows up, load Linux, whatever. You know, it's just they're so old. There's old people's old junk that have been formatted, so there's no information on them. It's just that I can't see just throwing them away and, you know, or donating them to somebody who's just gonna toss them in the trash or scrape the gold out of
Arcano
them.
Loth says, Best Buy here will take trade-in on certain items, give store credit. My sis knows a trade-in program in her city as well.
Closest Best Buy around here is like 60 miles away from me. I doubt they'll take something from like 1990 something though. And I had like a buddy up in Rochester, New York that I met through Farscape.
Arcano Loth says, Yet, once it's more than 10 years old, the power efficiency isn't worth it to run them IMO. They can't render a modern web page, so they are junk.
Yeah, the dude from Rochester sent me this. It was like 2 by 2 by maybe 2.5 tall box full of just computer junk that he was going to have to pay for getting disposed of, but he thought maybe I would like to like keep it and look through it and learn more about it and stuff. So he sent me that box. Of course, it made everybody go, "Oh my shit!" You know, what the hell? But there was pretty cool shit in there. I still have it. It's in a tote now next to me, actually 3 feet away. But because I'm a hoarder, I can't get rid of nothing. That's a double negative. Can't get rid of nothing. But there's a lot of cool old stuff, like, you know, old video cards, capture cards that are 2 foot long, and a bag full of old memory chips, you know, RAM from back in the 90s, a little tiny 3-inch by...
MC Wolfcat1 says,
No.
Sell them as spare parts online. There are still plenty of people using old tech and looking for parts, or sell them as beginner PCs.
True.
You could also donate them to schools, then at least you know they will get used. Smiley face.
I don't know, these computers are really old, though. I mean, they're Windows 95 or Windows XP mostly, and that's it. You know, 95
Loth
and
says,
up.
Yeah, my junker buddy is a hoarder too. Works for a storage unit part-time, gets paid in free units to keep his junk in. Murdoch says, you could make a robot out of them.
Put them all together and make one supercomputer. Yeah, I've got like 3 Dell 2400s, you know, just sitting around. They still have Windows XP installed on them, work fine and everything. They're just old. You know, and maybe an old e-machine that was given to me because one customer that I did have whenever I was working on computers and going door to door type situation years and years ago.
MC
I worked on
Wolfcat1 says, you can't believe how many people actually want outdated PCs. The XP could be a selling point, lol.
No support at all from Microsoft. But this one customer dude I had, I went over to his house to work on an HP laptop. It was like an Inspiron or whatever. I told him I didn't really physically work on laptops.
WIN8 is still supported a while longer. WIN7 and older are EOL, so I wouldn't connect them to the internet. Air-gapped is fine.
Yeah. Install Linux on them. I mean, that'd be fine. Or just Ubuntu. Just live CD it the whole time. Don't have to worry about anything. But I didn't. While I could work on laptops and I did refurbish my sister's and replace parts in some, I didn't advertise that I worked on laptops. So I went over to his house. I worked on his son's laptop or whatever, and he pointed at this HP computer of his. It's HP. Remember that, HP. Right? So I look. He says, "Can you work on this one?" I said, "Well, what's wrong with it?" And he was telling me some stuff. I can't remember what it is now. I said, "Well, I can get back to you about it."
Says, "Yeah, Linux Mint or some light distro is the end of life for that hardware."
But I didn't hear from him for a while and stuff. And one day he came in with the PC, and I told him, I don't have time to work on this. You can probably take it down there to the dude, the computer guy. You know, I told him at the time he'd have to get a whole like new something or whatever for it. I can't remember what it was. But so he took it to a different computer guy. Well, when he got his E-machine computer back, he said it was running slower than he had when he took it down there. So he just gonna give me the computer anyway, and he didn't want it anymore. So see, he took his HP there and got his E-machine back that he never had. I always thought that was funny. Evidently, I was wrong. They did the old switcheroo on him. Come to find out, all it was a capacitor that was leaking. They could have soldered that back, but they didn't. Because I had always learned, like, if say a motherboard is like, if something's leaking on it or there's a problem with it, just replace it. You know, don't like work on the shit thinking you're making it better. You can make it worse accidentally. But that just always got me whenever he said he took his computer back and when he got it back it was slower, and I'm thinking, dude, this is a completely different computer. This is not what you took down there. And he never could figure it out. He couldn't understand because he didn't even understand what he had before. Is that it for that? Yeah. Okay. Cancel that offer. Yeah, there's nothing really wrong with like just Linux. It's just a pain in the ass to configure and get working the way you want it. It could take forever versus, Windows pretty much works right out of the box, Automatically does this, automatically does that. With Linux, sure, Ubuntu is pretty good, but the updating and the tweaking.
Arcanoloth says, I used to hate those disreputable shops, then I realized IT is a cost center everywhere these days, so you get the kind of people that can't or won't understand it's a dead end where they are. They stick it to the customer mentality that was funny in my teens, but it's kinda sad when a grown man does it.
I guess that guy's still working on computers. There was this dude around here that worked on computers. I don't know if he still does for people. But he also would illegally download movies and install and put them on discs and sell the discs to people. And sell the bootleg movie or whatever. Ooh, yeah. And these undercover like FBI agents or something had caught wind of it somehow and went to get a copy of some sort of movie from him, and they busted him with all his like rigs and stuff. He had like 8 computers that would do DVD burning, at once, and this whole rig setup of copying or whatever. And he was bragging about it while after they had announced who they were and why they were there and stuff, and he was just...
Arcanoloth says, I like computers because I'm good with them, but you meet people that work with computers because they are bad with people, so that's the only job they can do.
Well, I can't do any of it, so... I can't work on computers right, I can't work in real life right, I can't even play this damn game correctly, but I play around, Sure, yes. Did take a home computer repair course. Did I go to college? No.
Arcanoloth says, haha, the pirate film shop. Hagis ran those when I was overseas. They'd yell at ya the new releases.
This guy was all about just doing that, and then when he got a fine and went to jail or something for a while.
Arcanoloth says, but yeah, you do that stateside. Gonna get the hammer.
Yep. But he he was like told he couldn't touch a computer ever again, and that was like his only income. And I don't know if he like went back to doing it or not. Let's see. Yeah. I always thought, like, if you're going to have a copy of something that you shouldn't have, don't sell the shit. You know, it makes it even worse. This guy, though, when I worked at Family Dollar, he would come in and he'd get like a 2-liter Coca-Cola, and I accidentally like went to pick it up, you know, to scan it, and it just toppled over just one little thing, and it just sloshed instead of like anything building any kind of, you know, fizzing up or anything inside. He's like, I want a different one. That one's flat now.
Omega particle levels
Like,
are at 50%.
flat now?
Defeat the Voth engineers.
Arcana
Okay,
Loath
sure.
says, I mean, if they thought selling pirated content in a shop in the States was a smart idea, then maybe they shouldn't be allowed near an internet connection.
Right?
Maybe the local factory is hiring.
They'll find a way.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
He was always also this guy bad about the computer shop that is in the closest town.
Troops inbound.
I don't know if they're still in business since COVID, but the place where this guy, you know, sent his HP off and got his e-machine back, I'd always have to go back and, you know, they'd take it to this person. Then these people would have problems. They'd call me. I'd go to their house and fix it. That's how it had always been for like years. And you know, I never doubted the guy couldn't do whatever, but you know, sometimes you just have to. I was in the wrong one, wasn't I? Shit. And anyway, the other dude that did the piracy thing would always down talk, you know, about like the competition in town to make everybody sound worse than they were. And I always thought that was just so bad. Damn it. I mean, I would never do that though. You know, there's some things you accidentally do things, you know, like this guy who had the shop.
Murdoch says, you should stop smoking pee.
No, I had a sinus drain. I don't smoke. I don't smoke, drink, drugs, nothing. I'm boring as hell. The only medication I take is prescription blood pressure, cholesterol, and sertraline, which is a generic form of Zoloft.
Arcana Loath says, oh yeah, people tell you all sorts of things about themselves. Someone who is negative, people don't want to be around them.
But this computer shop guy, his wife would just always install Windows. That's mostly what she did, you know. He would like do the hardware working on the computers and stuff, and then he would give his wife the computer, and she just like wipe the hard drive and reinstall Windows. And but there was a few times some people would call me up and say, hey, this computer that I got from so-and-so or whatever, when I got it back, I can't get on the internet, the screen looks weird, and I can't hear anything on it. I'm thinking, okay, he didn't install drivers. Because this is back, you know, before Windows automatically did all that shit. And so I would go to their house. I would look up, like, you know, what kind of computer, what kind of hardware it had, and all this kind of stuff on there. Like, even open up the case, look inside if I had to, write numbers down. And I would go back home, download the proper drivers for that computer, go back, reinstall, then connect to their internet, then do the rest of it, you know. And I had to do that a few times because from that guy. But other than that, I don't think that anyone ever really had a problem with his work. It's just some of that forgetful.
Back to your
You know,
stations.
sometimes
The
you
Mothman
do forget
returns.
certain things, and I never like dogged the guy for it. I mean, I even like donated computers to him before. It's the first round of computers I had, which were the old ones, way old, the Hewlett Packards. Um, yeah, but I don't know if that guy's still in business though. The
Murdoch
last I'd heard,
says,
he was going
did you
blind.
get your free tech upgrades from promotions?
Yes, I think I'm gonna give him to my main character so I can do the Aegis upgrades. That's what sounds about right though for that. I think that way I can upgrade him up and put him in the, you know, get him out there and get some energy credits. I don't know what we're gonna have tomorrow. It's gonna last until the 26th, right? Kagan? He looks like a Klingon.
Arcanoloth says, sure, people make mistakes, that's why checklists and automation scripts exist. The big boys do not pay someone to sit there and manually install Windows and drivers, that's a massive waste of labor. Arcanoloth says, I did it back in the day, but we have tools for this stuff now.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of auto stuff now, yeah. Or hell, if it's just Windows, it'll install a basic driver to just get you started, you know. That's what I would do. Like if it were my own stuff and a few people's, like, well, certain people that would frequent because they'd get a virus, you know, and I'd put an antivirus on there, but then they'd take it off there because they didn't want to pay like the, you know, the subscription again, so they just find something online or whatever to replace it and not update it, and then boom, you got a virus. But I would have like an automated install thing for them, to where if I got the computer back, I just like, you know, put it in there and it already had drivers and everything ready. You know, because you can modify, or back then you could modify the installer.
Modern Windows has enough drivers to set up a network connection 99% of the time yet, then it can update. Arcanoloth says, worst case, you thumb drive a network driver and done.
Yeah, it's so much easier now. Yeah, I totally agree. But I think, you know, back then you could, you know, once you've got together like the install disk, say for Windows whatever 95, 98, something like that. You know, you go in there and manually add the drivers and little install script and stuff like that to get it all running. That way, it's like a mirror of it in a way, you know, this type of disk, but not really.
Arcanoloth says, if you are doing a bunch of the same hardware, or repeatedly reinstalling the same PC, you can mod an ISO with OEM drivers and set it up as a recovery partition.
Yeah, no, that's sort of how, you know, HP and Dell had theirs, the recovery drive. I would always just have it on a disk because the people would never have a large enough hard drive. It's always some of those people that buy those little HPs that just have barely enough to install Windows. Makes me wonder about that lady that still has those too. About once a year she'd come up to me and go, my computer's slow again, it says it's out of space.
Manually searching for drivers is the worst case scenario, where we have never seen a particular setup before and never will again, and just want to fix it once. Happens.
Yeah. Well, I would keep a lot of the drivers. I mean, I even have like a special folder just dedicated to just random drivers that I've got for people over the years, to just if they needed them back. Of course, now it's, you know, 20 some odd years later, and there's no need for it because everyone's got a new computer and it's more automated.
Says, the OEMs always pick the cheapest parts, because the only thing the customer cares about is price, so they respond to the market.
Nods profusely. But it's something nostalgic about the old installing. How how hard or longer it took back then versus now. Like I've wanted to.
Arcanoloth says, some of what MS does with new Windows versions is just forcing people to throw out hardware they arguably should have retired years ago.
Yeah, I need to retire my hardware. I need to go to the nursing home with it. There's this Head Start program around here for teen youths, and
Arcanoloth says,
helping kids
sure,
with school.
I consider myself a PC enthusiast, so not everything is about efficiency.
But they, I had to go or they had called and asked for help to get Word working again one time. Because they had Microsoft Word, but they didn't realize they had a trial version installed. Whenever they had this computer that they had got for new, or brand new one time. And I said, the trial has ended on this. And they said, what does that mean? I was like, well, you're only given like so many days or months or whatever to use this. And when it's over, you have to pay to keep using it. Because, well, we're not going to pay to keep something like that. I was like, yeah, okay, so here's this,
Arcanoloth says, I'm excited about direct storage. You won't see games using it until last-gen consoles die out, so maybe 5 years? But when we can just assume everyone has an SSD in their gaming system, huge.
Huge! But I got them set up with OpenOffice, and they seem to have liked that a lot better. This then they were asking me about because at this center and stuff, it was like in a lower class neighborhood, and they had like this room set up, and I said, "What's this room going to be?" And they said, "This is going to be our computer lab room." And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool for kids and stuff when they get out of school and whatnot and do all this stuff, and then can use the computer like a little cafe." And they're like, "Yeah." And we're like, "Okay, that's cool."
Arcanoloth says, OpenSlash LibreOffice works for 99% of people yet.
Yeah, I figured it'd be perfect for them. I mean, they didn't want to spend any money on an office suit, so I was just like, okay, well, here, have this. But they wanted me to work not whatever I could do to help them get it ready to network up and all this kind of stuff.
Some situations where you need some feature from MS Office, but if that applies to you, you know who you are. Probably your job.
They wanted me to hook computers up, network them together.
Arcanoloth says, no reason for most consumers to pay for software in this day and age yet.
And so I was thinking about actually doing that. That was years ago though, not now, of course. But the only problem is any time that they would call me to ask me to help them with something, and I thought, okay, this is an honorable thing they were doing. They were bringing kids in from schools. They would come there, they would tutor them or whatever like that, have them do tests there to prove that they were there, and the people that ran the place would get paid by the government for this to be done. The only problem was, anytime I needed to go over there when they asked me to come help, no one was ever there. This place was always closed. And I said, when are y'all open? They said every single day. I was like, well, if you're open every day, then where's anybody at? There's no one ever here. Oh, we're only here Thursdays. I was like, okay. So one Thursday, whenever they wanted me to come over there and work on something or whatever, I was going to just do it for free because I figured, helping kids out or something. It was something small, too, and it wasn't too far away. I never could get a hold of them, They were never there. No one was ever there.
Says, that's suspicious.
Yeah, and I never saw any kids there. The place, every time I'd go in there, it'd always be this one office computer, and maybe one other computer on a desk outside somewhere. No drawings of any kind on the wall, no paper, nothing to say this or whatever. The front window of the place was had a big shatter mark in it all the time, and it was a ghetto-y type area.
Arcanoloth
And
says, some people are just flakes. Could be a tax dodge.
that's what I always thought. So I just dropped them. Just like, nah, I'm not doing this. You know, they'd always call and say, got help or whatever, and I said, I'm sorry, I don't work on computers anymore. That's what I would tell them. And I don't know whatever happened with them. But it was called Head Start.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, that place was abandoned.
Yeah, it always looked that way. I mean, even the computer desk that they had was like a piece of plywood or whatever with books or something underneath it holding it up, you know, with a computer there and a printer on one side. It just didn't seem legit, you know, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe it could have been. They were just getting started. Who knows? But I don't know. So I just kind of eased away from that. I mean, whenever they said, oh, we have an instructor that comes in on Thursday, and I'm thinking, okay, so Thursday. Yeah, we're open on Thursday. And then whenever this other woman was, she kind of got irate a little bit, talking about
Murdoch says,
how they
is
needed
there
to.
a transwarp to the Badlands or close to it?
You can DS9 and then go straight from there to the Badlands. Or Defira. I think Defira is right next to it.
Murdoch says, okay.
Okay. But when these people's their web browser wasn't working one
says,
time.
Kardashian struggle spoils of war goes directly to Badlands.
Bad. But they had a web browser problem one time, and they called me up there to come, you know, look at it. And the lady
Murdoch
who's
says,
in charge of it,
okay, good to know, thanks.
she says, when are you going to be here so I'll know when to be there to open it up for you? I'm thinking, well, you've advertised your hours. You're being open here from here to here. You should be there anyway, you know. But anyway, yeah, I called and I said I'm going to be there, and I got there and I had to wait for them to come open up to let me go in there to fix this issue with the web browser. And one of the other ladies that worked there, she's like, yeah, you need to get it working so we can get paid. I was like, oh, okay. Because we put in our students on this thing, and we got to show that we put so many in, and that way we can get money for it. I was like, okay.
Arcanoloth says, they're now to farm Craniton buffers.
Carnoton buffers? But it just never seemed like a legit place to me. So I backed away from that. I almost went to work for a newspaper years ago. Because they were using Macintosh, and I didn't know anything about Macs. Still kind of don't. Just barely anything.
Murdoch says, my endeavor is Badlands so.
And leave.
Arcanoloth says, haha, if it was so important, why are they waiting for a volunteer to come and do it and then not showing? 0% chance they are doing anything legal.
Right? I don't know whatever became of that place. I mean, there's a sign out by a road that points directly toward where the establishment's at that says Head Start Center. What, you know, pointed this direction.
Arcanoloth says, if it were a legit non-profit, you pay someone, or at least show up when they offer to come by.
Yeah. I mean, I was even like pointed at one time, the lady that had a key to the building. She said, well, I just live right over there. She pointed at her house. And I was like, okay. So if you ever need in here, I'll be over there. I'm like, what? It was just so fishy. Never saw any kids there. In fact, I only saw ever just maybe 2 people there.
Murdoch says, she wanted you to fix her plumbing.
Hey, that's not funny. It is kind of funny, but okay, yeah, it's funny. That's not appropriate.
Arcanoloth says, nah, what happened was, they were running some scam, and were dumb enough to run their mouths around you about it to try and get some free work for their person app computer, and after you stopped talking to them they forgot about it. Arcanoloth says, probably pawned the PC for meth.
I could have. I only had 2 computers in there, and both of them, they were not current. I'll tell you that. One of them looked like it was a cheap one from Walmart type thing, you know. And the other one was just like this thing. I had thought too, because I had all these computers. I was thinking I could donate all these to this place, you know, and really hook them up with you know, like building computers or something. It was just this idea in my head just started to spark, you know, like me tear down the computer and lay it out for them or whatever like that, and then have them put it together, you know. But that wasn't what that place was about. It was about students doing work there and them putting in their progress on this computer on this website so they can get money. Like, okay. Anything to scam the government. So yeah, don't associate yourself with people like that. Me. This one lady though that about the paper, like working for a newspaper or whatever. It was a small one, and it was always like if you she and her husband would go around and try to get advertisements from businesses to put in their paper, you know, to help pay for the paper and whatnot. And what the heck?
Arcanoloth says, if you suspected there were actual kids in the program being neglected, could report them. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother.
Nah, well, no, didn't bother. Why can't I move? Okay, I'm just... Well, that doesn't make any sense. How are they up there if I can't get up there? Anyway,
Arcanoloth says, if someone thinks working hard to get a few dollars out of the government is a worthwhile use of their time, they have problems I cannot fix. Not worth the effort.
But these people that had this newspaper, she and her husband would go around and get, you know, businesses to advertise, you know, put little advertisements or advertisements on the newspaper. But if you said that you didn't want to, it's like they would make up this fake story about your like, how bad of a like place you are or whatever like that. And it didn't last very long, the newspaper. But it was funny. But that's one of the women that bought these 2 HP laptops from Walmart that are just for, they have maybe, I want to say maybe a 10 to 20 gig hard drive and and just Windows 10 installed on it to where you could not upgrade. And like once a year she would come to me and she'd say, "Hey, I need you to work on my computers. They're slow and they're not loading up. The background's not showing anymore, and it says I'm running out of space."
Says, LOL, wow. Way to attract business and customers.
Right? Yeah, the paper didn't last long at all. They would have like fake news in it, I guess you could call it that. The fake news. Huge fake news. Huge. Tetrion damage space.
Arcanoloth says, I only have one question about this story. I am 6 foot tall, 140 pounds. Could I share a rowboat with any of these people?
For the newspaper people or the other people? Tetrion. There we go, in Tetrion. If the Head Start people, then probably not.
Arcanoloth says, any of the individuals in the story?
Definitely not the Head Start people, for sure. No. She'd be.
Arcanoloth says, collecting some demographic info here.
Yeah, you could tell that she didn't get much off the couch in a kind of situation. But
Arcanoloth says, sad.
But the other ones though, she was always like bad mouthing anybody that you know didn't have a paper. Anyway, Um, but these HPs, the only way to update Windows was to either hook up a thumb drive or a SD card inside of it.
Arcanoloth says, too many people worried about their couches flying away.
That's right. Gotta watch out for that gravity, you know. It'll get you every time.
You will escort us to your own world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
Couches can also be magnets. It's a magnetic pull, like, you know, with the moon and the earth there. But I kept telling this lady, like, I said, you either need to get like a new computer that's got a big enough hard drive on it, or you need to keep a little SD card
Arcanoloth
installed
says,
in this thing.
I believe everyone has a purpose, even if it's to serve as a warning to others.
It is purpose that created us, purpose that connects us, that guides us, that drives us, purpose that defines us. We're here to take from you what you took from us. Purpose. Do I have Smith on here? I want to see if I do. I forgot. No. Nope. Damn it. I misspelled anyway. But whatever. It's probably not there. Because I've got like a whole folder full of Agent Smith quotes from the Matrix.
Resistance is futile.
You're damn right it's futile. Damn it.
Arcanoloth says, but yet I'm visualizing her face when you said that.
I probably don't have Agent Smith. I thought I did. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, it's kind of like Nutty Professor Zone there. Sherman, mother saying
MC
hello.
Wolfcat1 says, yeah, nope lol. Arcanoloth says, binary logic. If answer equals Agathemane, then happy equals true. Arcanoloth says, else equals angry rant.
Yes. Yes. I get that, yes. Gotta love those if then else statements. It reigns true for everything. It's always got me though, like, because if the lady couldn't get a hold of me, because I was always bad about keeping my phone off, she would contact my mother at her store.
Arcanoloth says, the entire point of that project was to get paid. Soon as you said spend money, you exceeded their attention span.
Oh gosh. How am I gonna heal damage space? Heal whole healing. Okay, so I need to take off my shields and put on something that's going to... Yeah, okay, get off there. Get the hell... Oh my god, really? Alright. Random something, okay. Where is it at? Stations.
Arcanoloth says, I dislike the healing endeavors. Can't make the enemies shoot me any faster.
Right?
Arcanoloth says, up to you if that's a reroll.
I have not been re-rolling any of these. I'm gonna keep them. Let's see. Do I have any healing hull stuff?
Arcanoloth says, this is where having all the Hull Regan endeavors works against me.
How is it that I don't have any of it? What the hell? Shit.
Arcanoloth says, auxiliary to SIF 3, Eng Team 3, hazard emitters are your fast cyclers here.
Powder auxiliary is okay. Structural integrity. Give me back my fillet of fish. Give me that fish. Give me back my fillet of fish. Okay, so then hull healing. Let me take off my shields. Usually when I do this, nobody ever attacks me for some reason. Alright, go back into one of those. Click on that again. Yay, a claim. No, thank you. Oh, gotta claim it in order to get the lithium. That's right. Cool. Alright. Hey, look what I got. An ultimate tech upgrade again. Another one of those experimental ship tokens again. Specialization point, which should not have happened, so I'm supposed to get, like, what, the lithium for that? Because I'm maxed out on specializations. We do. Got a special little lolly point. Even when
Arcanoloth says,
says,
spec maxed out, rolls over to 2k dill yet.
Oh, did it go out instead of like to another one? Okay, so yeah, it's queued up. That's good. Yeah, I would hate it to be maxed out and say I have one.
Your technological and biological distinctiveness to our own.
The hell, I'm pointing the wrong way. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I gotta get that ready. Shit. Holy shnikes, mister. Is it really? Are we really under attack? Ooh, that's nice. The old rust bucket. Or his little chitty chitty bang bang. Bang bang chitty. It's too uniform. I hate it. I even understand it, but I hate it. We use some of that cosmic goo or whatever from Transformers. Alright, y'all. That's just too damn fast. Wir waren with the Borg. Wir waren with the Borg. The Borg. Coming in from every angle. Insert into inside you. Okay.
From this time forward, your culture will
I need to catch some of this explosion. Okay, come on. I need to get some of this explosion. Yeah, we'll get fleet, whatever. I'll get it. Come on, blow up again. Blow up. Continue exploring. Blow up. Where's the explosion? There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. Ooh, even better. Ah, the explosion was an anticipation explosion. Yay.
Arcanoloth says, haha. What is that effect where it just fades out into the Negaverse?
The Negaverse. And just fades away. I don't see why the ship disappeared before it exploded. Of course, I don't also understand why it's possible to completely disintegrate an enemy when they're on the ground and one of the other guys come over there and just patch him back up like nothing. Hey, what you doing? How you doing? Stop shooting at him. Stop shooting. Stop shooting. Ooh, yeah. Yay! Exploded. I wish they didn't mirror the ships on here. I understand it's a, less drain on memory, but still, just the realism just gets thrown away. I want them to be obscure and uneven. 'Cause that's what Brian Boitano do.
Arcanoloth says, when you accidentally splush on yourself.
Sploosh. Flush it sideways. Sploosh. We talking about sploosh from holes? Digging up those holes. You've got to go dig those holes. Ah, they disabled me. They disabled me, those bastards. You got to go dig those holes. Digging up those holes. Respawn. Respawn.
Murdoch says, I need a new show to binge watch.
Me too.
New matrix 0047, 7 of 10. Engaging now.
I told you, Farscape. Even if you don't like watching part of it,
Murdoch
it'll
says,
grow on
too
you.
silly for me.
How? Oh. Back in the day, I would have whipped your ass for saying that. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even care.
Arcanoloth says, I'll props Wetch Yellow Jackets. It's at that stage of several people suggesting it.
Resistance is futile.
Murdoch says, I will check that out.
Digging up those holes. Watch the first season of Farscape,
Arcanoloth says, I
and
may not be
then
the target demo, but it has some good names.
get back to me saying it's silly. I'll say that. At least get
Murdoch
to the point.
says, start watching again, 1 minute in, turn off, yup it's silly lol.
Did you like Guardians of the Galaxy?
Arcanoloth says, The Muppet Show in Space. Murdoch says, it was okay, but I know what you mean, it had that silly sidekick.
You will lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
But you won't get the Scorpius references and all that stuff. Harvey. Oh, dang it. I'm trying to collect these explosions. No one's blowing up near me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, not close enough. Ooh, that cube there. That cube there, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Nice. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Unless the up, here we go with this thing again. Da 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 da. Bada bada.
Murdoch
Ba ba
says,
ba ba da ba
is
ba.
that your tentacle voice?
tentacle voice. Beep bop bop bottle pope. Skibba dibba dibby yo.
Arcanoloth says, doing minor instabilities on my science lightning bolt, magic missile.
Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shield. From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
We're being assimilated. Damn it, get off the screen. Kashoff always got to be getting his face up in my action. Ooh. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. My crew loves to sacrifice themselves.
Arcanoloth says, how do I join the Dilligaff fleet?
What? Does it look like I give a fuck fleet? That's mean. Dilligaff or Dilligara. Does it look like I give a rat's ass? Does a rat's ass look like it give itself? Oh, there's even something more there. Damn it, I can't do anything with these arms. They're too quick. They're too fast. Or are they not fast enough? There we are. Here we go, mister. Yay, 2 more days of torture and I have a day off. Yay. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Blow up, my precious, yes. Yeah, yes. Respawn, senor. Yes, yes, yes. Tactical cube, let's go.
You will become one with the Borg.
I'll be so Borg, I'll have to become one with you. Hit me, hit me, hit me! That's good. Oh, dude, one more. There we go. Yes! Defeated. Defeated, 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 defeated. I just got defeated. Cannot change once while in combat. I'm not in combat. I'm out of combat. I'm dead. How more out of con can you be there? Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Arcanoloth says, defeated.
Defeated. Oh boy, I got that whole glitch where the ship's not pointing the right way. No, oh, there you go.
This time forward, your
This time
Arcanoloth
forward.
says, that smell of defeat.
That smell of defeat.
surrender. Resistance is futile.
Futile. Resistance is futile.
Shields
Futile.
prepare to be boarded.
They're still talking after they're being destroyed. Oh, those guys. Those crazy guys. Captain. Why do they have the camera on their forehead? Let's see. Competitive. We'll
MC
do
Wolfcat
competitive.
1 says, well now. That took a while. I had 19 boxes of all the reputations things. I just opened and sold them all. Surprised face.
Wow.
Arcanoloth says, resistance is futile.
Did you sell them to Quark? Sinus drainage is fun. Another ship upgrade token. What am I gonna do with all of those? Okay, leave map. Time to go play
MC
Daba.
Wolfcat1 says, Nat, to the lady on ESD at Dockyard or whatever it's called LOL.
To the lady on ESD or whatever. Hey lady, you wanna buy some shit? Here, come over here. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. Or did I? Yes. What is okay, there it goes. What is map this thing is? Let's go to Ryza. Unless it's a specific one. Can't believe my
Arcana
button
Loath
is
says,
fixed now.
Hey lady.
Hey lady! Hello lady! Not now, get off the screen. Ooh. Spin perk, projectile weapon damage space. Gotta go for it. Space.
Arcana Loath says, you gotta fight.
For your
Arcana
right.
Loath says, for your right.
To party.
Arcana Loath says, to partai.
To partai. To partai. Why are we on the edge of this thing? What's going on here? What the hell? Oh god.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LUL.
Why in the world can't I go anywhere? Oh my gosh. I'm like stuck. Stuck on the outside of the map. If I'm stuck on the outside of the map, what if I go backwards? Oh yeah. Oh.
MC Wolfcat1 says, ha wow.
Ooh. I'm outside the border.
MC Wolfcat1 says, nice. I always wanted to get there.
Well, I don't know how I ever do. God, my game's always messed up. You know, it re-downloaded the whole thing because of that error yesterday. And then it fixed my button. I was like, ah. But now, we have this. I don't know. Where's Deep Space Nine? Damn it.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
What happens if we go too far out of the map then?
MC Wolfcat1 says, I also had a monster patch yesterday after I played.
Ah, so they did it to everyone. Okay, I'm completely off the map. Ooh, we are in uncharted territory here, mister. There aren't any lights.
MC Wolfcat1 says, you fall of the server P.
Fall off the server. I wonder how far down I can go. Let's see. We're going to turn it around, though, so that we at least show up somewhere. So even the stars aren't running anymore. They, like, just gave up. Maybe I'd go under the map. Ooh, that would be interesting. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wow. I'm in my own little world here. Ooh, what? There I come. There we are. Hey. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? I'm back.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
We're going to head down as far as we can go.
Arcana Loath says, oops, I dropped my monster condom. From my Magnum Dong, said the server admin. Arcana Loath says, and that's why the server is down.
To infinity and beyond. Whoops.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
No, the server maintenance guy, remember? That's that person's friend. We're still heading down. If I'm going to guess correctly, the bounding box for this area here is only so tall, you know, up and down wise, Z-axis. I should be able to go underneath the map. Because I'm hitting that collision. Because it has a collision up and down, you know. To where you can only go so far. So I'm going to be going underneath the collision. Like severely. Because I've been heading down for a while. How big is this? It's always something like this that keeps me away from, distracts me. Well, oh, yeah. Idea. Hold on. Idea. Let's call for assistance here.
MC Wolfcat1 says, we'll see. Is as big as the server LOL.
Well, the map is going to be huge. I already know that for a fact. It's got to be, because it almost looks infinite. Yeah, I want to talk to you a little bit. How you doing now? I want you to see if you can get out of here. Now you're trapped too. All right. Oh man. Oh, it auto warped me. Those bastards. It auto warped.
Arcanoloth says, BOOP. MC Wolfcat1 says, ha 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 ha.
They have a contingency for everything. Get too close to it, it auto warps you to the right place. It does the same thing like if you get caught up in a planet or the sun. Just travel to the middle and it'll automatically pop you in the middle of the map. Oh well. At least that dude's still out there by himself. It'll disappear in a second. Trapped on the outside
MC
of the map.
Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
Ryza. Hello, Ryza. How are you? It's been a while, Ryza. It's been a while. Shoot. I actually know how big the map is. I may or may not have used Ninja Ripper and loaded it up in 3ds Max. Let's just say space is very massive in Star Trek. So they do have a bounding box. If you get so close and you're outside the box, it warps you back. That's good to know. I figured they'd have that. That was the whole point of testing.
Spin the wheel and win.
No! Play Dabo. Well. Okay.
Arcanoloth says, still testing online.
Right. Let's see. How many Davos or DPL do I have? Let's use that instead of my energy credits. 1,000 at there and just something random there. How about that? Just random numbers. Yeah, not bad. 6 on the boiler. Spin the wheel and win, man. Far out, dude. Wish I knew how I'd accidentally got out there, though. That would be interesting to do it again, just to keep on playing. Maybe I can tell Cal Tip and Mike about it, and he can do it too, and get credited for it. He didn't seem that enthused when I said, well, whenever he was talking with his compadres about testing places in the game for like
Arcanoloth
glitches and
says,
stuff.
Mike is the resident expert.
Well, he was testing like glitch areas and stuff of the game, and
What's the harm in
he
a
wanted a
little something?
suggestion as to where to go. And I said, go to the Dyson Sphere. There's all kinds of weird stuff there. And he goes, I've never heard of anything there. It's like, yeah, man, there's all kinds of weird shit happening over there. And he never went to go see it. It's like he just shrugged me off. Rude. But he's been around for a while. I mean, you can, on Dyson, you can like
Murdoch says,
fall in the
that's
map.
Mike though.
That's Mike, though.
Oh, I miss Ron.
Who was it that told me he lives in Australia?
Arcanoloth says, haha, great story, Mike.
Do 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 do.
Hey, that's a great uniform.
He's always like looking for glitches and stuff in the game and reporting it to the developers. Go to Dyson. I said, there's all sorts of weird shit over there that needs fixing. No. It's not as interesting. So you can just completely run underneath the map on there.
Get over it.
I need to get me a back support thing for my chairs just to put the bottom in, and it's not the right one. Damn it. Oh, damn it. This just sucks. I guess I should have used energy credits. Those things are a lot faster.
Hey, that's a great uniform.
I still don't know why there's two versions of Lita. I know about the that one part of it, but still. Why is there like the evil Lita, Terran Lita, whatever, her hollow version, why is there the original hollow and then there's this new hollow if it's the same hollow? Why do they have to why can't they just change one head and give it to all of them? It doesn't make sense. Jim Hadar, everybody. A drunk Jim
Arcanoloth
Hadar.
says, I have no idea.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense why there's and there's still that version too. I mean, I get that it's a different 3D model, but you kind of bloat the game if you keep adding new models of the same character when you don't need to. I mean, yeah, if she updated her looks in real life and you put that into the game, put it into the game everywhere. Use that one head sculpt or whatever it is you're using for the 3D model. Where's this Jim Hadar stuff at? Is it you? No. Is it you? No. You. No, you. You. Somebody? I need a Jim Hadar. Okay. Damn it. Which one's my Jim Hadar? My little action figure list is gonna get shorter. Ah, there you are. Catracel, there we go, buddy. Oh, dude left. That sucks. I was gonna make fun of him because I wanted to get drunk with him. Okay. Let's see. Where did that go? I wanted my character to stagger and just make fun of the way he's
MC
staggering.
Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
Cause yeah, there you. Ah, damn it, there you are. Okay, all right, don't run off again. There we go. Okay, all right. Get that out of there. Go there. Oh, we don't have to wait? Oh, yeah, we do still. Get ready. I'm going to try to dance at the same rate here. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You doing all right? Hey. I gotta tell you. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, it's not that. Emote point. You! You! Mister? Ah, I misspelled that too. Access Bank. Let's see, add another one to the pile.
MC
Okay.
Wolfcat1 says, haha.
Take those away. No. Open that up. Use that. Okay. Yay. What's that
MC
again?
Wolfcat1 says, so I'm not the only one trolling other players.
Right? Oh, I love to troll players. I mean, I trolled him as Q that one time. With the chair. Before the event. Made him think that it was already going on. I'm going to convert to dilithium when the current cap. Can I give that to another one? Ooh, I can. Alright. Taking that away. Alright. R&D. Collecting that. Beams. Well, what was that? Okay, that right there is for Hate 3K. Even though it's not ultra rare. He wanted ultra rare, but it didn't make it. And he wanted phaser. Let's see, there's phaser. Confirm. Craft. I like so many of those damn things. Oh, nope, just regular. Oh well. Oh well! Oh my god! Access mail. Send, receive mail. Compose. Over here somewhere, isn't it? Let's see. Friends. Arctic Knight is on Kronos. Goes over there as this character. Murdox is there. Scythron. Oh my god, everyone I know is on here. Duh, they're my friends. Can I search at help? Okay. Hate 3K. Ah. Oh, can I tab? I can. Look at that. 1. Okay. Where's my this? Let's say why not. Here is 1. Valking on Diotis. Ding. Okay. Let's see. We'll move that back over to the gym. No, don't use it. My goodness gracious. My gosh, no. Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah. We gotta do it here, don't we? Duh. Where was he? Can't he have just names? Jim Hadar. The cool guy. All these characters I'm never going to use. They're just little action figures, though. Oh my. Okay, Sulu. Gotta remember he's around Sulu. Jim Hadar. Okay. What was I doing? I was going to make something else. Engineering? That? No. Upgrade. That's what it was. It was an upgrade. It was an Aegis something. Covert shield array versus deflector array. How is that doing on there anyway? No, I got here first. No idea. Just random. Get up there. Cheapest is 32 million for that. Why is there 2 spaces in between the name? They did it wrong, didn't they? They sure did. I wonder if anyone's noticed. Guess it doesn't matter when it's looking it up, though. So they named it with the extra space in between array and MK. Evidently, the spaces don't matter. Let's see. I suppose they do. Huh. They do matter. Interesting. Okay. Whoops. You're the loser. 33. I can do better. Upgrade that Joker all the way up to ultimate. Because I like to waste my shit. That's what happens. And I'm going to throw it in here. Mark that sucker for that right there, because I don't really care. And post it. Genius. Okay.
Arcanoloth says, I like to lose my shit.
Up in here. Up in here. Up in here.
Arcanoloth says, carry it up the stairs and toss it down.
Up in here. There's only that right there, so it's that one specifically. 32. We'll sell it for 32 as well. After all, that'd be like 64. 64 million that I won't have. Dang, it was successfully posted for sale. It's not there, but it was. Good job. This game. Let me go back and go back again. There we go. Okay. It had to wait a while. A while. A what? Yes. Okay, and while that's doing that, we're going to start a whole new set over again to do the same exact thing again. See, just sells. I like to see bundles of millions at once. It's so fun. So fun indeed. Let's see. So if needing 4 of those, 5, it's 2. 2,000 versus 4 for each 4. Ew, but I have some of those on other characters. I can hold off and get that from other characters because they won that through random deeds of kindness. I wish I can get rid of those things. How does the fleet look? Like it hadn't moved in years. I really got to push for the K13. It's almost at the upgrade, though. That's nice. I have no vouchers, really, just 4. I could bring in other characters and jumpstart that up all the way, but I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Just gonna let it ride out again. Hello there, little one. Okay. Everything looks okay. Still have one of those. And what's going on here? Okay, that's already collectible. Alright. Let's go to Archer. Archer. Guyver. Snap, 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 flap, flap, flap. Ever watched Guyver? I like those movies. They could probably come out with some more. But everyone's forgot about Guyver. And you forgot about Cannot Do Without. Remember, it was like this alien orb thing that came down, like a little backpack thing that absorbed to the guy, and there were alien monsters, and anytime he wanted to access the alien technology, he would just go Guyver, and it would just like snap and pop all over him and be like a suit of armor. He could do flips and stuff, and
Arcano
weird
Loath
shit.
says, 80s anime was metal AF.
Right? Guyver. What's up, my guy?
Arcano Loath says, I lose interest with Moharam I Sky BS.
Moharam is Gaski's boobies. Bullshit. 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 Yellow, the bullshit. You like the bullshit. Oh, I could have used that for something else. Dumbass. Okay. Oh, no. Tier 5. Here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Tier 6 on that one, too. Collect reward. Pop up. Come on, I dare you. What the heck? Shouldn't it, like, accolade me or something for that? And you make it to level 6, and it's like, well, thank you. How far away from that one? Okay. This one right here, just a few. Just Discovery Marks and Omega Task Force. There we go. Somebody popped up and said hello to me. It's not what I wanted, but it'll have to do. It's Furface. Hello, guy. Goodbye. Okay, the bye. How about with the Enterprise? Outerprise. I'll do some more, just like one of these. Archer. Captain Joe Nathan Archer. His name's Joe Nathan, not Jonathan. Ooh, Refando 72. He loves it. Cancel the affair.
You will be assimilated.
No, you are an assimilated. There we go. Boy, it sure is taking a while tonight, isn't it? The server sure is... Well, it's not like it's laggy, it's information laggy. My force shield's failing and I can get out of this. I'm glad shields don't matter on this ship. Yay, I can pretend I did that by myself, because everyone else was out of frame.
Arcano Loath says, yes, the USS Outer Prize. I hear they like to have outer course.
Fire apart, Travis. Aye, aye, Captain. Wasn't it on Galaxy Quest? that the little pilot guy or whatever when he was a kid, the you know in the universe of Galaxy Quest, he would tell him to like fly it and he'd go, "Aye, aye, Captain."
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
Aye, aye, Captain. If that's the case, I need to like go back through some Galaxy Quest footage
MC
and get that sound
Wolfcat1
clip.
says, I made my ship look really cool.
Sweet. What'd you do to it? To make it look like a crazy one. Oh, the cigarettes all the way over there. Or is that a pickle that sprouted? I don't know. The USS Gleason.
Suck it!
Judas!
MC Wolfcat1 says, made it look like it's standing on stilts, ha ha ha.
It's got legs. Hello, Judas. How art thou? How you doing?
MC Wolfcat1 says, WHEU out in space, I'll come around and show you.
You just wait till I'm out in space. You just wait. You just wait till you're out in space. Let's see. Discovery or task force? Discovery or discovery?
Judas D. Cott says, doing good. Yourself?
I'm
MC
I'm here.
Wolfcat1 says, hey hey at Judas D. Cott.
Hey man. Hey man. Hey. I want to find that song, the audio for that
MC
part of that song
Wolfcat1
that's in my
says,
head.
I'll be at DS9.
DS9.
Judas D. Cott says, at Wolfcat1 Judas too high.
Hey, well, that's too high, man.
Judas D. Cott says, Judas too high.
That's too high. You'll be at DS9. Okay, where am I at? I'm way over there. Okay. Let's see. I could warp direct, or can I? Wait, do I have that yet? I don't have. Okay, I haven't reached that in the commodities.
MC Wolfcat1 says, unless you get there before I do. Surprised face.
Let's see. Yeah, accommodations. I'm not quite there, so I'd have to warp like long ways, or mission
MC
it. But I'm gonna do
Wolfcat1
this.
says, my ship's still on snail speed.
Snail speed, warp factor 0. Warp factor reverse, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Arcanoloth says, warp yourself, mister.
Warp yourself, mister. You warp yourself, mister.
MC Wolfcat1 says, neck-breaking speed of warp 5. Arcanoloth says, Captain, we've gone past Plaid.
They're jamming the radar. Strawberry. Judas, you gonna be streaming soon?
MC Wolfcat1 says, approaching Kelvin E. Belt.
I have to go to work early tomorrow. So I can't stay up as late as I want.
MC Wolfcat1 says, that's behind you, BTW.
It's behind me? Were you heading toward me, but I was heading away from you? I'm approaching Deep Space Nine. I am approaching.
MC Wolfcat1 says, yup.
So as you were nearing me, I was getting further from you. Well, that was backwards, wasn't it? Weren't it? Weren't it?
MC Wolfcat1 says, yeah, I'll be a while.
You'll be a while? MC Wolfcat in the house. Look what I have with Arcanoloth in the game. Human wiki for Stowe. An all-new enterprise starts now.
MC
these
Wolfcat 1
names.
says, LOL.
All these names on the screen and I can't make out one of them. So what level's your captain? Pardon me? Okay. Pardon me, everybody, pardon.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, level 3.
Oh, wow. Like, level 3? Oi.
Judas D. Cott says, boots and pants and boots and pants. Thanks at CMDR_Rizzle. BBF Knight says, hey, I can see me.
BBF Knight. You can see you? Are you invisible, sir? Dark Knight. That's you?
MC Wolfcat 1 says, LOL yes, gonna be a while LOL. Passing NA Cole system.
Tink. Tink. Tink, tink, tink. Tink. Tink, tink, tink. Tink, 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 tink.
BBF Knight says, the Bajoran ship right in front of you.
Tink, 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 tink. That awkwardness in space. Oh, you warped away. Oh, you warped back. I got out of the map a while ago. Oh, you've got that too. But you got like a modern look to it. I got the old look, the old Crapper Prize look. Back when our toilets flushed themselves with us in them. Boy, it was really rough. It was rough now, it was rough. I was going to tell you the story about when I was just a wee tiny ship.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, I see the wormhole.
The wormhole. Nice nacelles.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, but is still far away.
Oh my goodness. We got to level yous up, saw. Bunch of blue on the screen. Wow. Wow, man, wow. 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 When are they going to bring back the temporal recruit, I wonder? For Xbox. No, I'm not going to get it. I can't. It's too expensive. A sad face again, yeah. It would be nice, though, to play.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, alrighty I'm here.
Okay, which of everybody are you? Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Patty cake. Okay, rock, paper, scissors. You ready? Oh, I don't have that installed here. Modes.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, I was put into instance 2.0.0.
Roll, Raggy. Oh,
MC Wolfcat 1 says, nobody here.
you're by yourself?
BBF Knight says, wish you could move your tunes between platforms.
like walking them? Oh, you mean like, okay, yeah, that would be awesome. Because I want to play with Judas. He's on Xbox. That's a dang massive ship. Look at that. Wow. I don't have
MC
an
Wolfcat
Xbox.
1 says, I can't go to yours. Yours is full.
Oh. Even if I invite you to a team? If I invite you here to the team...
Arcanoloth says, platforms are separate because of platform vendor rules. Nothing Cryptic can do without violating contracts.
They're so crapticular. Cryptacular. Running riot. Is that you? Wow, that stands out. That's pretty cool. Chitty chitty bang bang. Chitty bang
Arcanoloth
bang.
says, console vendors don't care, as long as people keep buying them, why change?
Isn't it strange? That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could put nacelles underneath the ship. How bizarre. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. How bizarre. How bizarre. Negative 62. Oh my gosh, you weren't lying.
Arcanoloth says, it's only when people stop buying a console and the vendor starts to lose market share that generation, suddenly it's cross-play this and that. Arcanoloth says, soon as they get back on top, it's back to the same old tricks.
How is it that you're even able to get over here to the Alpha Quadrant? I thought you couldn't do that until like later levels. That's interesting. All right, park it. That's interesting ship. What is that? Did you buy that? Light cruiser. Wait, you can make that from the cruiser anyway? I didn't know you can customize it to that
MC
much.
Wolfcat1 says, meet the Lotus. LOL, no, it the very first ship you get when you start the game, but I modified the look.
Wow. Whoa! Big Daddy came in, pushed all the kids away. Holy shnikes. Wow. I would say, like, let me see if I can give you something to help you out there, but I don't think anything would work that I got. You need to level up that character something filth. Something filth. That's a cool shot. Meanwhile, in space, the cursor is standing there staring at both of them, wondering which one it should enter. None at all. It like auto rotates because the focus is you. So I focused on him. Focus myself, focus you. That's how you cheat the camera.
MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL, this is a slow character project. I have very specific things in mid for this one, so he's not gonna get leveled the same way as the other tunes.
Oh, you're gonna roleplay it.
BBF Knight says, quickest way to level is to run the patrols in the Delta Quadrant.
So you like have a plan for that character. That's interesting. Forbidden Angels 2. Are my characters in Forbidden Angels?
Arcanoloth says, some people swear by lockbox DOF missions with XP buffs on. I have not used this method. MC Wolfcat1 says, yup, all my other tunes are leveled up using the patrols. Smiley face.
So you have a long time. You're gonna like level this one up like just so often, or What is your game plan for it, or you won't know? You don't want to say. Current map. Gold Press Platinum. Haggle. Wait, what was that? Was that trade? Yeah. Patienal. Patienal over here. We need to get diplomatic up so we have a warp to Deep Space Nine active. So recruitment. We can always do some recruitment. What's the one? It's like a court thing or something. You can get diplomatic stuff for on here. I forget which one that is. Operations has some stuff like that, colonial and whatnot. Aye, aye, Captain. Been a long road getting from down to here. Oh, yeah, long road. Mm-hmm. So is that a TNG character, timeline character, regular Starfleet? Excuse you. Whoa. Get the big boy in. Which one is that? Is it legendary? Yep.
Arcanoloth says, tweaked my exotic setup on my Vesta. The Terran bases in Badlands phase out before I can finish my activations, haha. MC Wolfcat1 says, it will level when I do stuff. Not planning on doing missions, TFOs, or even patrols with this one until I get all the things I want for it. So it's gonna take a long while for it to level. So it might level on events like Winter Event or when those Omega particles are around.
Ooh.
Arcanoloth says, Vesta is besta.
The Omega particle thing should be coming up pretty soon though, right? The anniversary usually? Usual. The usual stuff.
Arcanoloth says, Omega farticles.
Farticles.
Arcanoloth says, also. Arcanoloth says, it's been a long road.
It's been a long flush. There's got to be a way to control the camera in this game. Nope. Okay. There's so many commands and stuff that are hidden.
BBF Knight says, sounds painful face with tears of joy.
Painful. It's painful in more than one way. Painful for you. Painful for me. For all of us here at Star Trek. Star Trek Online. Come face enemies together.
Arcanoloth says, you're a big guy.
You're a big guy.
Arcanoloth says, for you.
We're all gathered here today to pile on top of one another.
MC Wolfcat1 says, there, now I'm back in my spot.
You get back in your hole. You get in your hole. You stay there. That's pretty cool. I did not know you can like make a default ship look like that. They must have added a lot of stuff and I just haven't.
Arcanoloth says, this is my hole. IT was made for me.
This is my hole, this is my gun, this is for fun. Let's see what's going on out there in Twitchland. 'Cause I need to get off of here and go to bed. Sad face.
Arcanoloth says, starter ship got a lot of unlocks when they redid the Miranda.
Miranda class. Star Trek Online. Code Miko, dude. Trezander, J Muse. Herm PH. So Judas, are you going to be streaming tonight? Judas. Judas the God. Judas the cat.
Judas D. Cott says, yes.
About when? I'm just curious. It's not like I was going to raid you again.
MC Wolfcat1 says, you should go check out all the changes you can make at the ship paint shop. Whatever it's called again.
I should. It sounds like a lot of stuff has changed that I haven't been aware of. What's that? Phoenix Universal Upgrade. Yay. On my ship. Joe Nathan Archer. His name's Joe Nathan, not Jonathan. Joe Nathan Archer. Nah, let's see. That I kind of like the cannons.
Judas D. Cott says, about to start now.
Nice. I can move the
Thank you. Now suck it. Get shit on.
I can move the this to I can raid you, but I can't stick around because I have to go to bed to get up early. Damn it. Sad. So sad. So sad. It's very, very sad. Ooh.
MC Wolfcat1 says, and since I called this one Lotus, I tried to get it to look like one with the colors.
Ooh, Aegis. I have an idea. 1 second. I'll be right back with that character. Lotus. Oh, like a lotus flower. Isn't that dandy? That guy's still here. Account
MC
bank.
Wolfcat1 says, exactly.
Nice. That guy is still there. Ultimate tech upgrade. Put that over there. Okay. And change character back. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yes. There's Archer right there. And old John Crichton's right there with him, too. Oh, that's so sad that Murdoch doesn't like Farscape because he thinks 5 few seconds is silly. Oh. Yeah, I dedicated a lot of my life to that show.
MC Wolfcat1 says, gonna go get me breakfast now.
Up in here, up in here.
Murdoch says, it's made you the silly guy you are.
You have no idea. You won't know the trials and tribulations of John Crichton. What he's gone through. The cool stuff that Ben Browder did for the show. The introduction of Chiana, Gigi Edgley. Who knows? You may have liked it. Gonna go breakfast now? Cool. Sounds awesome. Have fun with breakfast. Play with the food as well. Do not just eat it. Shape it into things and then take a bite. I always get lost in here. It's on the inside, isn't it? I should put a sign that says no running. O'Brien to bridge. Ugh.
MC Wolfcat1 says, what you looking for?
The bank. I found it. I'm always getting lost in Deep Space Nine. No matter what I try to do. Because I want to do this. Let's see, what is this? This is Aegis? Yeah. Upgrade. Full blast. There we go. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Whoops. Get that off of there. Ew. Dude, that has gotten low. Look at that. Holy cow. Whatever. Okay. Do. Hmm? Bothers me not. There we go. He just probably turning into a thing that doesn't sell anymore because it's Hmm? You point at me, I point at you. That's how it works, buddy. That's how it works.
MC Wolfcat1 says, go to Garak's shop.
Garrick's shop, gotcha. That's on the outside, isn't it? There we are. Yes. Howdy. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Nana? How you doing? Oh, sophisticated. Leisure wear. It's the table
MC
in here.
Wolfcat1 says, there we go, that's the look, hehe.
It's this table here. This is how they fit you for a suit. They strap you down and... Can you go in? Yes, you can. Wow, I did not know that. That's pretty cool. I didn't know they did that. Neat. Oh, tickle, tickle. Oh, yeah. Neat. I didn't know that you could
MC
do that.
Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
Tickle, tickle. I wonder who put that in there as a thing. Probably one of the originals. I never knew that was a thing. Makes me wonder what else is in this game that I don't know is a thing. What's the deal with all these people pointing? Oh yeah.
MC Wolfcat1 says, she's just rude, don't mind her. MC Wolfcat1 says, LOL.
Beckon, beg, kiss, burp, buy, charge, taunt. Oh, I thought I was taunting her. Nah. Judas has started to stream. Cool. Everyone needs to go over there and watch his stream. I have the need to get off of here because I have to go to bed and get up early to go to work. So I would tell everyone, have a good night, have a good evening. And I lost Tigress followed me a day ago. It says, thank you. So let's all run over there to Judas and have some fun watching him fail at the game as much as I have. Okay. So everybody,
MC Wolfcat1 says,
let's go.
have a good night.
Yes. And I'm not hijacking you. You know you're going there now. See? All right. Put in for a raid. Here we go.
Listen!
MC Wolfcat1 says, yes, willing participant lol.
All right, here we go. Ready? And even better. Nice. There we go.
Get off the damn shed!
Get off the damn chair.